Hello. Hi everyone. My name is Nikhilesh and I am co-founder of this company called Helical. First of all, thank you Hari for organizing this along with the team and inviting me over here. So I'll start with an introduction of myself. So my name is Nikhilesh and I have been running this company called Helical IT. We are based out of completely from Hyderabad, and we as a company, we only work in the space of data. So all the services related to data, that is something that we work on. So we are into services as well as we are into product. My educational background includes engineering followed by MBA, and then I worked for around 4 years, and then I started this company in Hyderabad. I basically take care of marketing and sales in this company. So, a brief about our company, what we do at Helical. So, we started in the year 2013, and when we started the company, we used to primarily focus on open source technologies. So, whether we talk about BI or ETL or other technologies, we used to primarily focus on open source, and later we developed expertise on proprietary tools and technologies as well. So over here you can see some of the services that we provide. So first of all, on the customers, we over the last 10 years we have provided services to more than 85 plus customers. These are from different domains and geographies. So we have provided services to government, then unicorns, startups, NGOs, SMEs also. So some of the big names that we have worked so far include customers like Unilever, CA Technologies, Tata Communication, Government of Micronesia, Government of Kiribati, Technip, Mist Detection. So these are some of the customers that we have worked so far over the last couple of years. So on the services side, you can see the list of services that we provide. As I mentioned at the start, we only work in the space of data. So, over the last 10 years, we have been fortunate enough to work on the entire 3 generation of data stack. So, started from data warehouse, so building and implementing data warehouse, building of canned reports, then on the 2nd generation, building data lake, then modern BI solution, implementing modern BI solutions, which are more on the self-service side, dashboards and data visualization. Then lately, we have also done some implementations which are on data lake house as well. So, on the services you can see, the first one is data engineering. So on the data engineering, the various tools we have worked are like open source tools like Talent, Kettle, Apache Spark, and then proprietary tools also like AWS Blue. Lately, we have also done certain work on tools like dbt, Airflow, Airbyte as well. Then data warehouse implementation, consulting and implementation, data lake and data lake house as well. So on data lake and data lake house, again, it includes implementations which have flavor of open source and proprietary tools and technologies as well, like Databricks or Snowflake. Then on the business intelligence, starting with open source tools like Jaspersoft, Pentaho, which were more on the canned reporting side, then Metabase, Superset, and on the proprietary tools we have experience on tools like QuickSight, Power BI, Tableau as well. Apart from that, we also have our own BI tool, called as Helical Insight, which is again open source as well as proprietary. So I will be talking about Helical Insight as well as our other product as well in the coming slides. Apart from that, we also do services on data analytics as well as generative AI. So on the generative AI, we have some experience on tools like Hugging Face, PyTorch, LangChain, etc. So these are the list of services that we provide. Apart from that, these are the two products which we have. So out of this, Helical Insight is something which we started working on in the year 2017, and right now we are on version 5.0. So we have 100 plus customers who are using our Helical Insight BI product. So as I said, it comes in two versions. There is an open source version and then there is a proprietary version. With like the open source version has limited features, whereas the proprietary version is having all the features. The other product that we are working on is called Ask on Data, which is basically world's first NLP and machine learning based data engineering tool. So we would be launching the first beta version of this product next month. So I'm going to talk in the subsequent slides about what is the need of this product and what can you expect from this, as well as how both the products can be used with Postgres and different flavors of Postgres as well. So when we talk about any data engineering tool as such, there are certain challenges which are out there. So the first challenge is if you are a business user, you cannot use any data engineering tool because they are highly technical products. We need to know, our data engineer needs to know SQL, he needs to know any ETL tool as such, and maybe technologies like Python, PySpark, he needs to know these kind of tools and technologies. So a business user using an data engineering or a data transformation tool is out of question. So in case if they need to do certain kind of analysis for which they need clean data, they have to depend on a data engineer, and this cycle increases. In a similar way, if you are a data scientist, in many cases you would not be really aware of SQL or maybe ETL tools. Again, in those cases, you could be depending on data engineers, and when they will give you a processed and clean data, then only you will be able to run your machine learning algorithms on top of the data and provide some feedback or answers to the business users. Apart from that, cost factor is also there, and another point is the time which is required. So any data engineering work, if it has to be done, it is very time consuming. Irrespective of the tool we talk about, it takes time. So keeping these kind of challenges in mind, we had started work on a product called Ask on Data. So it comes with a minimalistic interface. You will get a chat interface, and on that chat interface you can do everything. So here you can see the features of Ask on Data. So it is completely based on NLP. So you will get a chat interface. You can do all the data pre-processing related work using simple English commands. For example, remove null values, add one more column whose value should be so and so based upon so and so condition. Change the format of these columns. Maybe add one more column when the current month is so and so, add one more column whose flag should be something. So all these kind of transformations you would be able to do with a very simple chat interface. So since the amount of time you would require to develop a requirement document, in that much amount of time you would be actually able to build the entire transformation. So some of the usage examples are mentioned here. Like you can use it for cleaning the data, for loading the data into your data lake, a data warehouse, migrating the data, transforming the data, all these things. So this is a simple demo video of the product. So in the initial beta version, we are going to support only Excel and CSV, and we are parallelly working on providing support for the databases as well, including Postgres. So as you can see here, once you load the file, you can see what is the working file, and over here you will get an interface. So when you can simply start typing over here, and you can see what is happening. So there is a preview also which you can see. So as you are typing, you can also see how your commands are affecting the data as well. Apart from that, we are also integrating certain kind of generative AI over here, so that if you are not aware of any command, like how to use that command, you can simply type like how to drop a column. So it will give you a text saying that in order to drop a column, you can write the command like this. Since I mentioned generative AI, just to clarify that we are not really using ChatGPT or anything else as such, because we are talking about customer data. So everything is developed by us. The machine learning algorithm, the NLP chatbot, everything has been developed by us. So we also have suggestions as in when you type the name of a column, it will also give you that specific suggestion as well, which will help you to quickly implement those functions. I think the machine has got stuck. If there are any questions so far, we can take it up now.
So how easy is it to hook up Helical IDs, open source product with Postgres? I think we'll be covering part of it.
Yes,
talk about it.
So there are two products. This is something which we will be launching, Ask on Data. And the second one is Helical Insight, which is a BI product. So over there we support more than 40 plus databases, which also includes Postgres. It also includes other flavors of Postgres as well, for example, databases like Redshift. Those things are also supported. And the BI product is also completely UI driven, drag and drop kind of thing. So you will get the data sources page. Over there you will see the list of database icons, and you can select it, and you can provide the required connection details, and you can start using it. So you can see over here it is giving you suggestions based on what you are typing. Those column names are also appearing as suggestions over here. Apart from that, we have also added certain quick functions which can be used, which appear over here. So based upon the usage pattern of users, you'll be understanding like if you have done this function, what kind of function you might do again after this. So those kind of things are also appearing as suggestions over here. So in this specific case, what we are doing is we have loaded two files and we are trying to format those columns, change the format, add those additional columns, and then merge those files, union those files, and then export them in a CSV format, which can be further analyzed by data scientists and business users. So here you can see we have changed the working file from enrollment.csv to student.csv. So this one is basically changing the format of the column. Format, rename, drop, split, concat. So all these kind of most commonly used functions are already available, and we are adding more and more functions based upon the feedback which we are receiving, early feedback. Apart from that, when we launch the product, we will be getting the customer feedback, the context information, and based upon that context information, we will be retraining the ML algorithm also. So here we are doing union. It has matched the headers. If there is a mismatch, it will show you that specific error as well, and then you can basically export the data.
Is there any way that I can roll back the action which I have?
Yes. So at the top you are having an undo option. So you can undo certain steps and you can redo those steps.
What if I want to undo the third step from?
That would be difficult because fourth, fifth step could have a dependency on the third step also.
So when you are merging two or more files, is the header disregarded from the second and third files?
The header has to be the same, and only union will
Header
have.
will be the same. I mean, even if it's the same, like do you disregard it in the merged file from the second file?
Disregard as in?
I mean, the first row in the second file will be the header data, right?
Yes. That row will get disregarded because that is the header.
Yeah.
So the typically what happens when you do a union with SQL, similar kind of thing you can imagine.
Does this data store somewhere else? I mean, after it got modified?
So this will be the beta version which will be launching. Right now we are only supporting Excel and CSV. The file will get uploaded into our S3 or our lakehouse. Over there, transformations will happen, and then the data will get downloaded. Now later we will be providing the support of databases as well. Then here it will be showing you the data, a preview of the data, first 100 records or 1000 records, so that you can see what you need to do. You can do those steps, and then once your entire workflow is ready, then that specific workflow will get executed on the database. So then over here you can also type like run this job every night at so and so time, and then we'll be adding more functionalities which will be your data observability, like error and logging and other notifications. So those kind of things are subsequent features.
Can I mask the PI data?
Yes, that is in the roadmap. PHI, PII, those are in the roadmap. Yes.
So connect to multiple databases. I mean, you mentioned databases is not yet done, but
Yes.
if suppose you have similar data, one in Postgres and one in SQL Server or one in Oracle, so can you pull the data from both and then merge into a single file?
I think that is where we would be perhaps needing the support of data lake or data lakehouse, wherein we will be doing this specific thing. So the other product which we have, which is quite mature, is Helical Insight. So we had started development of this product in 2015, and in 2017 we had launched the first public beta version, which was followed by the stable release version 1, 2, 2.1, 3, 3.1, 4.0, 4.1 and version 5.0. We are also about to have a version 5.1 release in the coming week. The final testing is just going on. So we have around 100 plus customers who are using this specific product. There is a community version and then there is an enterprise version. So the community version comes at with an MIT license, Apache 2.0 license, and enterprise version comes with an enterprise license. So some of the features of the product are mentioned over here. So you can, it comes with a very simple self-service interface like QuickSet, Tableau, or Power BI. So you can connect to your database, you can see the list of tables and columns, and you can simply start dragging and dropping, and you can start creating the reports. So you can apply aggregate functions, group by functions, filtering you can apply, you can select any of the visualization that you are interested in. You can change the look and feel of those visualizations. So this way you can create individual panels, save them, you can share it with other people, and then you can also put them into the dashboard designer canvas, and you can create a fully functional dashboard as well. Apart from that, other features also there, like you can drill down, drill through, you can slice and dice, all those things. We also support pixel perfect paginated canned reports as well. So canned reports are your like Jasper reports or Crystal reports or SSRS. Those kind of reports also is something which our product supports. So it gives you best of both the worlds, traditional reporting as well as new generation dashboard and data visualization features as well. Apart from that, embedding features are also there, like you can embed the reports and dashboards into your product. So embedding is there. Single sign-on is there, so we support various methods of single sign-on, as you can see here. JWT, OAuth, CAS, LDAP. Apart from that, in case you are having your own security mechanism that you have defined, then we have something called as custom token-based SSO. So in those cases, this specific thing can be basically used. Apart from that, exporting is there, email scheduling is there. Then this is an installer file, so you can install on-prem, public cloud, private cloud, local server. So wherever you want, you can install it and you can start it. Docker support is also there. Apart from that, support for high availability and load balancing is there. For performance enhancement, a couple of other things are also there, like your pagination, caching, virtualization, and other things. This is some of the snapshots of Helical Insight reports and dashboards. These are the features that I just covered slightly. So, one of the USPs of our product is it is very developer friendly and extensible as well. So, every single functionality is supported by APIs. So, you can also make use of these APIs and you can extend the functionalities as per your requirement. Apart from that, at every module you have options to inject your code. So you can add your HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Groovy code, SQL. We even support liquid template language as well, which was developed by Shopify. So even that also you can basically use. These are examples of the canned report or pixel perfect reports which I talked about. So that is it from my end. If there are any questions, I can possibly take it.